That transition is so harsh. I need to just sit down and actually work it out. I complain about it every time. Hello. Hello. Good morning to y'all. Good evening to me. Um, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this little Fugi guy. I was generating a couple of them through Bing. Because Bing's got a really interesting image generator. I could try to make him a little bit more Shota-esque, but it kept coming out to be like middle-aged, angsty-looking guy. So we'll go with the other one. The other one's like a bit. It's even more edgy, but that kind of makes it good. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing on this fine Sunday? Hope y'all are. Hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. Here we are. Oh, it's backwards. That's bizarre. Look at this. Look at the insanity. This is like the funniest thing. I don't know how it generated this. I just told it I wanted hands in pockets looking thoughtful. Gives me like this nonsense. But we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Straight up JoJo-esque pose. Alright, good morning, Seismic. Good morning, Auxiliary. Good morning, Tommy. This weekend I have been sick in both body and spirit. But I don't want to talk about the bad stuff. I haven't been streaming all that much lately, especially this weekend. It's been a little tough to come to terms with like the things I don't want to actually do and the things I said I would do. So I won't focus on that too much. Instead, I'm just gonna pull out the old Shiritori. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I went and forgot about it, and then I don't know, so starting to think of like stream ideas like, oh yeah, there's always this Shiritori practice. So I'm gonna go for that. Man, I am out of it this weekend. How are y'all doing? Hello, Charles. Hello. Very cold. Good morning. Yeah, it's been so cold lately. It's like the insulation in my apartment's really bad because it's a Japanese apartment. So basically my bedroom is fine and everywhere else is just like freezing cold in my little apartment. So it's like I only go to the bathroom if I have to. I only leave bed if I have to. It's awful. It's so cold. It's really frustrating. But yeah, I don't know. Phase JP just finished debuting. I only caught about half of one stream. Real fake fan right here. But Loki was pretty cool. Loki's was pretty cool. And from what I saw of like Clara, she seems kind of Suisei-esque to me. She gives me Suisei vibes. But I'll have to actually watch them in depth later. But yeah. Oh, I did want to say, I got to experience my first earthquake today. Like, clear, no doubt that was an earthquake. Very, very short, but it was very strong. It like made the walls creak. It was just like one big strong shake and then a couple of like small ones after that. I think where it hit was like a 4.8, and then by the time it got to me, it was like down to like a 1 or something. But it was very clearly an earthquake. It was kind of bad. My heart started like racing after a little bit, and when I sunk in, like, oh, that was an earthquake. Is there gonna be another one? I didn't know. But I got my first earthquake. Yay! Can't wait for it to get really bad and like last for like a minute. They were doing earthquake drills at the middle school I work at, and the videos looked really like awful. Like it's just like shaking for like a whole minute, and they're just like trying to like not fall over, and they're like curling up on the floor and stuff. It's awful. Must have been a shock. I was in bed. By the time I kind of realized what it was already over. But yeah, just a little weird. It's just a Japan thing, right? Just a Japan thing. But yeah, fortunately there wasn't anything after that. Just the one small one. Okay. Just eating this cookie. Power World has been... Oh, you live in California? But yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. California. I was a Middle East boy. Oh my god. Middle East boy. Midwest boy. I was a Midwest boy myself, so I never really got to experience much of that. I might have experienced some like small shakes, but that would have been from like fracking and stuff. Is the big one due? Yeah. It makes me nervous thinking about it, but I think Japan's due for another. Well, they did have a big one actually up in Niigata, I think. Was it Niigata? It was somewhere in the north near the Sea of Japan. But they had a really big one at the start of the year. It was unfortunate. All right, I think I am good to begin here. I don't know. It feels like I told myself I was going to clip the FaZe JP girls because I want to support them, and I do want to support them. But I think like the running consistent theme for me is like burnout, right? It's the reason why I do this stuff, because I want to work through my burnout. I want to get to a point where I can like consistently get myself to do things, get back executive function. And I hate clipping. I hate clipping so much. So when I put a lot of pressure on myself saying, oh, I'm going to clip them, I'm going to do it, I'm going to support them, and really deep down inside, I don't want to. I abhor the idea. I just can't. It like causes so much internal conflict for me. And I think the burnout has made me lose the ability to work through that. So yeah, not cool at all. It's tough because there's so many things I tell myself, oh, I want to do that, or I think I want to do that, but deep down I really don't want to do it. I don't want to put in the work. I don't want to do the things that I hate doing. And so there's a conflict between my self-image of who I think I am and then I guess the reality of who I am, and that's painful to deal with, especially when it's like, oh well, I told people I was going to do this shit, and then then I end up just like going Menhera and like being like, okay, let's pretend that never happened. That's really not cool. I hate making promises, or not big promises, but just saying I'll do something and then not doing it. But it seems to be like a cycle I'm stuck in. Maybe it's just like because I'm not being honest with who I am. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm working on it. I'm making progress. I've been able to be creatively fulfilled through this channel, so that's a good start. I don't know. Still working towards becoming the person I want to be, right? And maybe it is less about becoming a good worker and more about finding, who I really want to be, who I really am, and just working more on expressing that and leaning away from trying to be the person I think I should be. It's a journey? Yep. Everyone's on a journey. And that's just the way it goes. Alright, let's get this Shiritori started. I didn't want to get like too into it. How do we start it? Should I just ask you guys for a topic? And I can start talking? Start my yapper? When you reach down and pull away, strings are just attached to you, but aren't you? It makes things simpler. I guess. That's kind of like the way I used to view my connections with other... I don't like those hearts. That's how I used to view connections with other people, right? It's just like a bunch of... like a tangled web of strings that just kind of like ties you down over time. I'm a big people pleaser. I love to make people happy, and I hate hurting people. Like, I hate hurting people so much that I just stay away from people because I don't trust myself not to hurt them. It's a silly solution. But that's the way it goes. To be honest, sometimes we are the NPC without us noticing it, so it's good to take a break and take a look from another perspective. Yeah, no, it's easy to be like, on... what's the word? Autopilot. Just to let yourself go on autopilot. I've been on autopilot all day today. Just like on my phone, watching videos that I'm not really interested in, just to eat up time, because I'm just laying in bed. I don't want to make it too depressing. I don't want to make it too depressing, but to some degree this is a vent. Somebody gave me a word. Somebody gave me a word. What's a Shiritori? Oh, Taj, you haven't seen these streams before? Loli May and Raimi have done them before, and I think probably other people too. It's basically, Shiritori is the Japanese game where, like, you take the last letter of a word and you make a new word from it. And so Shiritori could become like Diori. No, it probably couldn't become Riori. That's actually different. Yeah, you basically connect letters end to end. In the Japanese game, it ends if you end with a N, because you can't make a word with that at the start. But in this case, this is just supposed to be Zatsu practice. So we take a word, we yab about it for 5 minutes, and then at the end, we take the topic we were talking about, make that the new word, and then we get a new word from the audience. Humble? Makes you think of the Humble Bundle. Any other suggestions? I'll just take a second here. What should I do? Do I crack into the monster now or later? I'm probably not working after the stream. Maybe I'll keep it up. Music. No, I don't think I have good opinions on music. Murder? That's too dark. That's too dark. Regicide? Regicide, my brown jacket. Oh god. Oh god, don't make me think about my khaki jacket from high school. Holy shit. No, we'll start with Regicide. We'll start with Regicide. I actually have a topic I do want to talk about with that. In English, it ends when you start. Oh, there. I see what you're trying to point at there, buddy. I see what you're trying to point at there. This is a family-friendly stream. This is not a family-friendly stream. I just pretend it is sometimes. Okay. Where's the text? How do I change the text in this? Why can't I just type? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Regicide. Okay. Sneaky. Alright. I thought you were say so. I try to be, but the dirty jokes, the dirty jokes find their way, man. I try to be family friendly. I try to be say so. Say so's the right word. I should use that word instead of family friendly. I think I try to be say so. Yo, buddy, come on. Don't say it. Don't say that, man. Alright, I'm gonna start the timer here. Oh, hey, Tony. Hello. How you doing? Just about to start talking about Regicide. I'm surprised it worked, Tatters. I'm really surprised, but please don't. Please don't. I'm gonna start talking about Regicide. So Regicide, the killing of kings, the killing of royalty, I suppose. Long history. But really, there's only one thing I want to talk about with Regicide, which is talking about Undertale. Because, I guess Regicide is kind of like the name of the game at the end of it, right? Like, because you're going all the way to the end of the underground, where Asgore, the king of the underground, like, tries to take your life. And it's a death, fight to the death. I guess the reason I just really wanted to talk, or I saw this topic, I was like, I gotta talk about this, is because I think Asgore is like one of my favorite characters. He's probably one of my favorite characters of all time. I love Asgore. I think he's even greater in Deltarune when he's just like a broken man. The divorce broke him. But he is such like a gentle soul, right? Put into a position where there's no winning for him. He has to take the lives of children to lead his people to safety, but doing so just absolutely destroys him. I don't know, it's such a fascinating thing, I think. Oh God, I'm gonna pick up that intonation from Bottom Rupter now, where she says, it's fascinating. Oh man, it's so fascinating. But you go through the entire game, you know, and you're getting all these mixed messages about Asgore. Like, Toriel's like, oh, he will kill you. He'll straight up murder you. Do not, you know, if you see him, just run. Don't mess with him. And you talk to like Undyne. She's like, oh, he's such a big pushover. He's strong, but he's just like he's way too nice. You just get all these weird mixed messages, and when you finally meet him, he's just like, he's just so kind-hearted, and he hates what he has to do. I think that's what I really like. It's just like I've never seen an antagonist in a game or media or anything like that be as like gentle. Gentle's the word. Yeah, that's right. Gentle, kind, gentle. I find it fascinating to see an antagonist who's as gentle as Asgore. I guess I don't know. I've talked about this before, but gentle is my favorite word. I like the concept of it, of gentleness, and that's kind of I guess, as chuny as it sounds, if I could like choose one type of self to aim for, it'd be a gentle self, right? I'm trying to find a better way to phrase that, but words are escaping me. I really want to be a gentle person, you know? Treat people with kindness and care, and be aware of them. It's really interesting to see a villain who's gentle. I don't think I've ever really seen that before Undertale. And I think they really did such a cool job with it, like portraying the conflict within Asgore. You know, he takes away the mercy option in the fight, not because you know, he doesn't want you to escape, but more of like he doesn't want you to spare him. he's I don't know. It's so fascinating. Gentleness, though. That reminds me of My Hero Academia. There's a character in there that's named Gentle. He's also probably my favorite character from that show, too. Just common, everyday kindness that you find in the average human being. It's really nice to see that being portrayed. I'm running out of words and I have a minute left. Asgore's pretty cool, though. I like I'm not super hyped about his design or anything, but it's manageable. But I just think it was cool that like in Undertale you had like such a build up to this guy, and when you finally meet him, he's just like watering his flowers, and he's genuinely like heartbroken when he realizes that you're there. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't. But it's also really cool to see him in Deltarune too, because then he's like on the other end. Like now he doesn't have this responsibility. He's literally like a divorced dad who's like trying to like still like keep up with the kids and be nice to them, but he's kind of failing. He's got like a failing flower shop, and it's so interesting to see him. I wanna, man, I don't know. That's all I got to say. Literally watching this timer go down. This is harder than I thought, talking for 5 minutes about something. Nice. Okay, we're good. All right, let's go back through the chat. Sorry. Sad broken dad. This alt universe version is cooked by the fat skeleton. What? The fat skeleton? Fat skeleton? Is that in Deltarune? I don't know what that one is. Collab with Toby Fox and Zune. Ooh, man, that would be. I haven't heard that yet. I think I saw that earlier. I didn't really know much. I didn't really look into it. He's like my uncle. Anti-villains. Oh, what an interesting way to put that. Anti-villain. He is an anti-villain, isn't he? Oh man. Oh, this just reminds me. Bottom Rupter went on like a 15-minute rant last night about Martlet from Undertale Yellow. And I share like most of her opinions on that character. Martlet is amazing. If you don't know Undertale Yellow, I would highly suggest playing it. It's a fan game. There's some like moments that are like, you know, like clearly like they're trying to mimic Undertale a little bit too hard, but oh my gosh, the character Martlet, I really like that character a lot. Asgore is like a man trying to do the right thing, but he doesn't mind how the method works as long as it shows results. I don't see that. I see a guy at the very end of like the neutral route, he says it himself. He's like, I don't care about, you know, like getting the people out of the underground. He doesn't care about anything. He just wants his son back, you know? It's just like so tragic. It's so tragic. I think he's just broken. Gentle seems like a good word to describe you. I hope so. I don't try hard enough to aspire to that. You're not from the Midwest, are you? Yes, I am. I said it earlier. I call myself a Middle East boy, but I'm Midwest. I'm Midwestern. Reminds me of Big Daddy from the movie Hitman. The fuck? Hitman. I should know that movie. Asgore's theme is good. Oh, Asgore's theme is so good. Yeah. You can feel like the flower opening up, the flower of despair, just like blooming as the fight goes on. That song is crazy. Haven't dwelled on the yellow stuff yet. It's pretty good. Definitely worth playing. I think it's gonna be clear that it's a fan game, but some moments hit hard, and it's like some moments are really, really good. Very, very powerful. Midwest, best West. If you like long stretches of road, yeah, Midwest is best. Alright, so I'm going to... Let's get this text back in. Wait, there we go. We went from regicide to gentle. Alright, now we need a word starting with E. Alright, guys. Word starting with E. Hop to it. What are we going to talk about next? What are we going to talk about next? At some point I need to dig into the monster here. Fan games are better than the main game sometimes. Sometimes. I guess? Sometimes. Elegant. Fan games that are better than main games. I don't know if I play all that many fan games. That Portal fan game I've been playing is pretty good. I did another chapter recently, but I unlisted it. I was in a bad headspace. Endeavor? I'm not talking about My Hero. Europe, huh? Elephant equal. Elitism? Give me a couple more. Evidence? Evidence? Evidence of what? Extermination? Enter? Enter? These words, it's like so general. Alright, we're going with elitism. We're going with elitism. Alright, let me... Gosh, I've only done it once and it's already been 25 minutes. We're not doing eugenics. We're doing elitism. Alright. Let me get collected. Oh, my room's a mess. Alright. Elitism. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, that was the restart button. There we go. Elitism. What is there even to say about elitism? I guess that it still exists in this world. I guess, you know what, maybe I need to talk about this a little bit because it's something I find extremely interesting. And it's a parallel concept, but it's not exactly elitism. And the concept, the idea I'm talking about is gatekeeping. I still haven't really watched. I know there's like a recent Sawa stream where she went on about gatekeeping, the need to gatekeep your community. Hang on, guys. Hold on. I see a roach. I need to get him real quick. Hold on. Back. Okay, where do I have anything? Okay, here we go. Oh, this ain't good. We're getting in again. Oh, that's like a beetle. Oh. It wasn't a roach, it was a beetle. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I murder got on stream. Elitism. That bug was not elite enough. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. Some sort of ant or beetle with wings. I thought it was a roach, which would have freaked me out because I had a couple roaches before, like 2 or 3 roaches I saw before. Haven't seen any since then. I was very nervous because they were small at first and were getting progressively larger as I saw them. But I seem to have gotten them all, I think. So I think we're okay. Double tap the mech C when I want it to fake out. It's okay. It literally looked like a little ant. But if it was a roach, I wanted to nab it early. Okay, continue. Gatekeeping. I haven't watched the Sawa stream yet lately. Or, no, lately. There's a Sawa stream where she went on a topic about gatekeeping. I still need to go back and watch that because I think it's a very important topic. It's a very relevant topic. And honestly, I'm kind of the position where I have a negative association with gatekeeping when I hear that term, but just the way everyone I kind of admire, I guess, the people in this community, especially brolime, the way they talk about gatekeeping, it makes me think maybe I should rethink about my presuppositions about gatekeeping, because I do think it is a valuable thing. I've seen a lot of communities where somebody comes in and they kind of they don't do their reps, they just kind of shit around, or they make the atmosphere a little bad. And certainly you do need moderation on forums and stuff and Discord channels. Not really elitism, but it is kind of associated, the in-group and the out-group. But that's the thing, right? When the out-group is not amenable to doing their reps, to trying to fit in, to find their way to fit into society. This actually kind of dovetails interestingly into my experience in Japan, because I have found that my Japanese ability, my Japanese speaking ability, has basically stalled since I've gotten to Japan. I can read a lot faster because there's so much text everywhere, and I've picked up a few things, but my ability has stalled. And the reason is that it's extremely easy when you're in a foreign country to put yourself into a bubble of only your own culture. All the stuff I read online, I do online when I'm at home, it's all in English. And I barely venture outside, so I'm essentially in an English bubble over here. I have the excellent opportunity to really power level my Japanese right now, and I just don't because I'm so busy with VTuber stuff, which is fine. It's my choice. This is my hobby, and I'm so into it. I'm really enjoying my time with this. But you hear about okay, this might get a little political, but immigrants in a country not what's the word? Assimilating? Not going into becoming part of the culture. And or not trying to match up with the cultural values and such of the country they live in. And I think after living in Japan, I can understand why and how easy that can happen. Just because it's easier to just not engage yourself with the culture in a foreign culture when you're there. It's easier to find people who are from where you're from, or even go online and keep away from it. And once you do that, you just kind of don't get involved. And I don't know, maybe that's real life gatekeeping. What am I talking about? How the hell did I get here? But it's been an interesting experience, just the cultural bubble I've built for myself while I've been in Japan. Because yeah, I basically only use English most of the day. When I'm at the school, I talk in Japanese to I do probably half and half. When I'm in the classroom, I try to speak English as much as I can. But sometimes if I'm looking over a student's shoulder and they've accidentally used the present tense instead of the past, and so ここで過去形を使ったら多分いいんだから C じゃなくて I'll give them instructions like that. But when I'm talking in front of the class, I'm with the main teacher, it's got to be in English. But oh sorry, I just read the chat. How long have I been in Japan? It will be. Hang on, let me do this math in my head. It might be 1 year this coming week. It's either 11 months or 12 months from the start of February. I can't remember which. I don't remember if I came over at the start of February or at the start of March. My brain says start of March, but you know what? Actually, I have the plane ticket stubs here. Where is I? The nice thing about having my room be a mess, the little folder that holds my visa and stuff, it's right here at my feet. Okay, here. Actually, wait, I can just look at my visa, or my passport. Okay, passport. When did I come to Japan? Okay, that's my 2018 visit. Here we go. Japan visa, date of issue, 2nd of February, 23rd. Oh, no, but I landed in March. Okay, so it'll be 11 months in 4 days-ish. It's impressive how little I've learned while I've been here. I've just been grinding in the VTuber sphere mostly. It's been fun. Okay, okay. Wait, think on elitism, only a pink-haired shrine maiden pops out in the mind? Pink-haired shrine maiden? Pink-haired shrine maiden? It's not Toho. I don't know who you're talking about. Not all gatekeeping bad, only the extreme cases are. Yeah, I think that's true. It's just like, for me, I have like such a previous like assumption of like what gatekeeping is. I think I need to reevaluate it. So probably listening to Sawa's talk would help with that. I think Sawa is apparently wise in accordance with her years. Gatekeeping can turn elitism. You used to get uber elitist gatekeeping in a lot of snobby hobbies. Oh, snobby hobby, that's so cute. I like that. Winery and cars. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, yeah, those fan bases can get pretty gatekeepy and like judgy. Like, oh, you like this? Well, you're basically a what would you say, a pleb? Yeah. Weird elitism on the internet and normies. Yeah, being an internet nerd like 10, 20 years ago was like a lot more of like a niche hobby, right? So you had a lot more gatekeepy types, and nowadays nerd is like mainstream, so people don't give a shit anymore. Cultural gatekeeping is dangerous, but doesn't relate to the speaker. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I do think I think it's tough for people who I don't think it's right to like move to a country and not assimilate to the culture. So like God, I don't remember if I told this story, but I went to the DMV like months ago to get my driver's license officially. And they were saying like, you know, if you can't speak Japanese, you should get somebody, you know, you should find somebody to bring with you so that they can help you speak Japanese. So I was sitting there in the office talking with the woman like about like my previous driving history and how I learned it got my license originally. And the guy behind me was trying to do the same thing, but he didn't speak Japanese very well. Like he didn't understand the word kuwashi, which is like in detail, in depth, like kwashiku shite kudasai, you know, like please tell me more information. Like so he was like really struggling with the guy, and like the guy was getting like the office guy was like getting really frustrated. I'm like, you don't understand what I'm saying, do you? And like the guy was just like really quiet. He didn't have anything to respond to that. He's like, please tell me more about like your driver history. And the guy wasn't able to say anything. All he was able to really say is like, I need to get my driver's license. Today's the only day I can do it. But like he couldn't speak the language. He didn't like follow the instructions before that, like, you know, bring somebody who can speak it. And the guy's like trying to tell him, you know, if you can't tell me, you know, your driver's history right now, then when you take the test, how are we going to be able to communicate with you? How are you going to know where you failed at? And of course the guy doesn't understand any of it. So it was madness. It must have been like half an hour of this guy just trying to tell this guy that there's no way that he's gonna be able to get his license, and the guy's just like, nope, today's the only day I can come in. I have to do it today. Just like, such a mess, such a mess. People, it's tough, I guess, because you can't just expect somebody to come over to like a new country and just be able to immediately fit in and everything and know the language and everything. But at the same time, I don't know, it makes trouble for everyone if you can't integrate into society. I remember when Normie meant person who doesn't have autism. Yeah, Normie's kind of been watered down since then. Oh, that reminds me. Talking about old gatekeeping stuff, I saw bash.org, a link to bash.org the other day. I was like, oh my god, I forgot that existed. I think the link is down now. I think the site is down, which is so sad. It was like an old IRC quote compilation website. Some of them were really, really funny. RIP. Okay, so let's get back to this. Went from elitism to... What were we talking about? We'll just say gatekeeping. Gatekeeping. Can I get this in here somehow? Yeah. Alright, give me a word that starts with a G, fellas. Hunter 2? Hunter 2. I don't know what that is. Words that start with G, fellas. Let's go. Hunter 2? No, Hunter 2, the classic. Yes. That one was so funny. Oh man, bash.org is gone. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. How can bash.org be down? That's oh man, that really depresses me. Oh man. Old website gone forever. I was thinking about it today because we were talking about no. Somebody was talking about, oh yeah, I think it was on the Rhymy channel. Somebody posted a video of a girl who was like, she was just like, what would I do if I became president? Well, first things first, I can and Minecraft myself on live TV. Only, not Minecraft, I'm trying to self-censor here a little bit. I do a bunch of confirm a bunch of conspiracy theories beforehand. I do a bunch of stunts and like tweet a bunch of stuff out, like Trump. The silliest thing. It made me remember what's that old funny meme about setting up a suicide attempt where it makes it look like you pull your head off with your hands. I just remember that one. But the images for it have been wiped from the internet, so I'm kind of surprised. Somebody did their job and trying to keep the internet a little bit more family friendly. Okay, gratitude. Graduate. You remember that? Yeah, no, that's a bash.org quote, actually. I chased it down. It was originally a bash.org quote. Gratitude, growth, graduate. Holy cow, those three are powerful. Do you get dinged on YouTube if you say suicide? You probably do, right? I probably get put on a list now. Now the AI's listening to me. I'm curious. Yes, I think it hits monetization for sure. I'm curious if it does more than that, because I definitely don't have monetization. I can't tell. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at these bash.org quotes. They're so dumb. Mostly chat that gets slapped? Okay. Gratitude, growth, graduate. One of these three. Ah, fudge. They're all really good. What do I choose? Sometimes it age restricts it. Okay. That's interesting. Family-friendly stream. I'm not gonna talk about Minecraft on here. No, it's gonna be growth, gratitude, or graduate. I don't know which one. Which one's most depressing? Yeah, topic got too heavy. That's not a joke someone can throw around the word anymore. Yeah. I mean, graduate is the most depressing. I don't know if I agree with that, but we'll go graduate. That's a shame. I really like growth. Growth would be fun to talk about, and gratitude would be fun to talk about. Alright. Let's go. Graduate! I've been thinking a lot about graduating lately. Let's start off with the most depressing take possible. But yeah, lately I've been feeling a little bit down. It's so weird. I started this week so powerfully, like, because I did like the Fumo stuff, and that came out beautifully, like exactly the way I wanted it to. I was able to express gratitude to Fodum and to Cypher by making them Fumos, and the trailers came out really powerfully too. I like everything about that project. It came out really nice. And then like right afterwards, I was like, okay, we're gonna clip phase, girls. We're gonna work on the model, and I completely got sucked into Power World, and now like I'm down a hole. I'm like, I should just go away. But the end game is graduation, right? Like for any VTuber, you can't just be a VTuber forever. You can certainly try, I suppose, but at some point I think you have to consider, like, you know, am I getting what I want out of this anymore? Like, why do I keep doing this stuff? For PAL maxing, oh my god, you don't even want to know. The PAL world stuff is killing me right now. It's killing me. It's just like eating up all my free time, and I love it. Did I join a PAL world server yet? I have a I'm in a Power World server on Rimey's server, and then on FlaVR one, and then I did a little bit with a friend, and I have a solo one, and all of them are like slow level because I'm splitting up all of my attention. Power World Rabbit Hole, yeah, it's bad, dude. It's bad. It's really, really fun. So it just eats up my time like nothing else. It drives me crazy. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot lately, just because I'm starting to hit this point where I feel like streaming is eating up more time than I want it to. Like, I enjoy making content. I like working on projects, right? And to stream, it takes time. It takes effort, and that takes time away from, you know, working on behind the scenes stuff. And it's made me wonder, you know, should I keep coming back to this idea of like, there's two kinds of content creator I'm trying to be, and I can't find the right balance. I'm trying to be a streamer who makes live content, talks to people, you know, does this performance thing, which I love. I love performing. And then I also want to be like an artist. I want to put out work, you know, I want to put out stuff that I make. It might be like game mods, might be live 2D stuff, but it's you know, it's work, and it takes artistry, it takes effort and calculation, and I can't do that on stream very well. So I'm stuck like kind of between enjoying being on stage and interacting with an audience, and then also stuck with like trying to make stuff that I would consider art off stream, and the just between the two of those, I don't feel like I have enough time to even clean my room, which I probably do. It's probably just more me being like depressed and not being able to like use my time well. Temp, you need a daily plan? I try to make daily plans, but I just leave them. I just put them down and I walk away, and then I never look at them again. Duality of streaming content and pushing content. Yeah, no, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. So I'm like, it's interesting. Like, do I drop being a streamer and call myself a V artist, and then I I semi-stream regularly, but more I focus on like my content? Do I try to work harder at making interesting game streams and Zatsu streams and like try to, work with this angle? Like it's hard finding like the right balance. So like if I do graduate, it's because I want to focus more on like hardcore development stuff, right? I wouldn't leave the community, I think. I just would stop probably streaming, but I'm an attention whore. I love the stage. I love standing on here and performing, even if it's like, me being genuine. It's still, to me, it feels like the same as performing on stage. I love that feeling. It's addicting. I don't want to give it up. So I just have like my hands like in 2 honey jars, and the honey jars are getting pulled progressively further and further away. And my arms are starting to hurt now because they're so, pulling in different directions. But I want to keep my hands in those honey jars. Cleaning stream went. I was thinking about that actually. I was like, is there a way I can like set up my phone so I can stream through my phone? I can just like talk through it, do like an audio thing while I clean up. Because I think that would be like a fun Zatsu. But yeah. The problem is I have like so many papers from the school, and I don't think I can just throw them away because it has like confidential information about like student names and stuff on it. So I need like a shredder or something. But I'm like lazy, and I have like a whole year's worth of paper. So like I just have all this paper everywhere. It's nutty. But yeah, don't need to stream to be a VTuber. Yeah, but I mean, I would rather call myself like a V developer or a V artist if I'm not going to stream. You love watching me? Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I'm trying to do better about not taking myself down here. About not bringing myself down here. For the stream, maybe 1 week do more streams and the next more projects? I guess. I don't know. I just kind of feel things out as I go forward. I still haven't found my rhythm, right? Which is fine. I actually, yeah, I also have a problem of wanting to do too much and getting overwhelmed. Love creating. Yeah. I think you understand the Ito. I think you understand my problem here. It's so easy to say, oh, I'm gonna do this because it's so interesting and fascinating, but you just don't make time for it, or you don't have time for it. I don't know. Can't believe you're quoting hands stuck in honey jar to Winnie the Pooh. Both funny and surreal at the same time. Yeah, I don't know why I went to the honey jars. But I guess that's where we ended the Shiritori. We'll just say honey, because I don't want a T. I don't want a T to end. Alright, let's think of some Y words. Man. I'm really nervous. I had a powerful thought today. Cool idea, but like, it's probably way too ambitious. I feel like ideas are so worthless. They're so, it's not hard to come up with like cool ideas, but like actually putting the time and effort behind them, you better make sure it's something that is reasonable and really powerful, because actually implementing ideas is 98% of the work. So dumb. YOLO. As a creator, I find it hard to find inspiration at times. Yeah, that's been the weirdest thing about FlaVR for me. It's not hard for me to find, I guess, inspiration to come up with ideas, but the drive to actually work on them, it's so fleeting, and it's so hard to pin down, right? The Fumo stuff, I was religiously working on that, like just 2 days in a row, 6 hours, about 11 p.m. to whenever I had to go to work. For some reason, that just came out really, really easy and really fast. I enjoyed it. As soon as I was like, okay, now it's time to work on the model, the Life 2D model, I did nothing. I just played Power World for like 5 hours a day. Yield, yeet, yearning, YOLO. I'm not seeing it yet. Stress will ruin the drive a lot of the time. Yeah, but you kind of do need stress. You need the stress. Like if you don't feel like you have a deadline, if there's no if there's no whip pushing you, I guess, you know, carrot and the stick. If there's no stick, it makes it a lot harder to actually do things. So sometimes, I don't know, stress works out, it helps you. Yuri? Holy moly. That's a topic I can talk about. That's a topic I can talk about. Teehee. Yuri. Hmm. 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 Yuri. I just realized that's gonna be a very personal topic. Hmm. Fuck it. We'll do it. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna talk about Yuri. Whew. Oh boy. I love Yuri. I love Yuri. I'm a Yuri head. I'm a Fudanshi. I love romance. I mean, it's tough to find good romance, right? It's never really easy to find a good romance book, but sometimes you can find something that's really, really good. Yuri, love the dude. He could really hold down his alcohol. But yeah, no, I'm a big Yuri fan. And I think a lot of it comes from a sense of displaced what's the word I'm looking for? Displaced sexual needs in my life, right? Like, I actively avoid trying to be in a relationship and trying to pursue that sort of stuff. And so Yuri becomes an outlet for me in order to express those sorts of feelings that I won't allow myself to have. I think that's the way that it works for women too in yaoi, right? Like, you crave the intimacy, you crave the romance, but you refuse to give it to yourself, whether there's like self-hate or like fear of being intimate. And so instead you you just place it onto your oshis. You just place it onto like these other characters. And the reason why I think it's homosexual and not like, you know, heterosexual normal romance, I think that comes from a point of self-hate, right? Like maybe you just, if you hate yourself, you don't want to see any kind of representation of yourself succeeding, right? So for me, like, I like Yuri romance because I don't want to see, you know, like I want the romance feeling, but I don't want to feel like I'm valued and worthy of being in the romance. So I can't have a man in there because then I'll self-insert, right? And then I can be happy. I have to suffer. So the romance has to be between two women because that's the way it has to be. A little dark. That's my thoughts on it. Also, love between two women is the purest form of love there is. Explore a bit of Yuri and underline normally living. Try out Yuri Kuma Arashi. My boy, you act like I don't own the DVDs to Yuri Kuma Arashi. You got the title right, by the way. That movie. Okay, so the thing about Yuri Kuma Arashi is the oh god, what is his name? The director. He also made Revolutionary Girl Utena, which is straight up my favorite anime, which I can never talk about in normal society because it's literally like the subtext of that show is about sex. And the main topic is like you know, like schoolgirls battling out to, you know, like, or not even schoolgirl, but like these children battling each other in duels to gain ownership of the Rose Bride, which is another student that's being promised out in marriage. So it's just like, it's very like not not a safe topic to talk about. But the way that the subtext is approached, the guy who directs these shows is insane. He does these, it's so very visual metaphor-y. And god, what's his name? Okay, I'm gonna actually look this up. This guy, I really admire his work, even if he's like a pervert. What is his name? Utena. Oh, that's right, there's a new girl. There's a new Yuri Utena out there. Um, Revolutionary Utena directors. Like, it's not. Tite Kubo is the other guy. Kunihiko Ikuhara. There we go. Kunihiko Ikuhara. He does such cool stuff. I love the way he like visually storytells, and he does it really strongly in Yuri Kuma Arashi too. Yuri Kuma Arashi, on its face, is an anime about like these schoolgirls that live in a society where bears are like a major threat to humans. They eat these girls alive, so they built a giant wall to block out all the bears. But some bears slip through and take human form, and like now they're infiltrating the school, and the students are starting to get eaten, and like so that's the on the surface story. And then the underlayer of it is a story about kind of like the discrimination of LGBT, specifically lesbians in Japanese society. Like that, the whole thing's like a metaphor, and everything's done in like a very fairy tale-ish like feeling. There's visual metaphors everywhere. The colors are extremely striking. There's really, really cool things. Like basically to engage in an act of Yuri, they have to like stand before a court of like of males essentially and get permission in order to be able to do it. It's like symbolic. I don't know, man. It's such a cool show. It just the way that it handles the storytelling. I love Kunihiko Ikuhara's storytelling style. Yeah, I think it's brilliant. It's genius. Everything he does is like extremely like well like told. Even the characters are like even like flat. They're like cardboard basically. Like the main character in Yurikuma Arashi, like she has like a single line for about half of the series, and it's just like, I will never trust bears, I will eliminate all bears, and she's like practicing shooting bears in her basement with a gun. It's like she's such a flat character. The characters are all really, really flat and like not like they don't grow all that much. They're not that deep, but just like the visual storytelling he engages in is so cool. Especially with the Invisible Storm. The Invisible Storm, that was like a shocker to see that happen for the first time. That was like, oh shit, that's actually what it's about. Sorry, I'm like going on like a tangent here. I love Yuri, if you can't tell. I have some very strong opinions, but I think it does. Yuri does reflect like a need for partnership, for intimacy, right? But if you deny it yourself, then you look for it through other forms, through like media, through fiction, and I don't know. So it's a little what's the word? Personal for me to talk about that, I guess. The early area stories always end with one of the girls either dying or getting NTR'd. Women love being the purest has some effed up implications. Like what? I thought that was a meme mostly, but I'm curious to hear what you think about that. Mawaru Penguin Drum, isn't that also Kunihiko Ikuhara? I never watched Mawaru Penguin Drum. I need to though. OP for Yurikuma Arashi slaps hard. Dude, that thing is like, it's not even like a slap hard kind of theme. It's like I can't show people that because it's just like too sexual. Ice is my favorite Yuri show. It's Garbo, but I find it weird. What's Ice? Yuri? Like Yuri on Ice? ICE Yuri. What the hell? What are you talking about? You mean Yuri on Ice? Dude, that's like yaoi. That's yaoi. I'm not interested in yaoi. Not weird until you start shipping with real life. I guess. I don't know, man. We're all like weird broken humans. We all like have our interests, and we're all trying to find ways to connect and make sense of the world around us. So like, yeah, it's like whatever. It's whatever, man. If you like Yuri, then go for it. I don't care. Damn, I want to hear what these implications are. Should probably continue. Where the hell did that conversation go? I wanted to be a little bit more serious and talk about the psychological reasons for my liking Yuri, but then you brought up Yuri Kuma Arashi, and then I got like completely lost in that. That show's crazy. That show's amazing. I love the Invisible Storm. That's such a cool concept. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it's like, man, when I saw that, I was like, oh god damn, because it's a stand-in. It's a stand-in for a phenomenon in society, especially just Japanese society. Ice was a Yuri sci-fi drama that caused an idol group as the VA. What? Yo, that sounds kind of cool. I don't know. I'm in Yuri for like the romance, you know. I want that cozy 20-somethings who are just like kind of scraping by, you know, like the house life. That's the kind of Yuri I want to see. I've got lots of other ones. Oh, there's my personal experience with my personal experience as a lesbian with depression or something like that. That one's like an biographical work about a woman who's got like a series of mental issues, and she just basically talks about them, and that was so freeing to read. It was just like, dude, I can understand almost everything in here. It's just like a woman like going off about her mental illnesses for like 100 pages. It was so good. That was such a good manga. Oh my god, I bought that. I don't think I have it here. I really should have brought it though. That's such a powerful thing. You'll DM me? Okay, oh yeah, DM me later. Go for it. My viewership dropped as soon as I started talking about Yuri. Alright, let's move on. Or maybe some of them got squished out, or squeaked, or what is the word? When I started talking about Utena, maybe that like kind of was weird and weirding them out. Utena's an incredible show. Revolutionary Girl Utena. My favorite show, but it is just like something I can't talk about because like the main topic is like sex, even if it's like subtext, and the main characters are middle school students, so it's just like I can never talk about this to anyone. I could never talk about it to anyone. But it's like it's all done really, really tastefully. It's extremely tasteful, and it's the subtext is buried hard. But like, man, it really, I wish I could explain it better. Visual metaphor that the director does is intense. It's beautiful. It's unbelievable. Where do I end this at? Sex. We all desire sex. Well, maybe not everyone, but we try for sex. We aspire to sex. It's humanity's lasting foundational, I guess, pillar of strength. Kind of makes sense that I pull this as men rather find sus date women with a problem so they can fix her. I'm not joking. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Men like solving problems, I think, in general. Yeah, no, I mean that lines with my head. Well, okay, what did we end on? Utena. Alright, let's get an A word here, people. Sex is not my main goal. No, probably not, but I think there are certain founts of like energy that most people are, you know, able to tap into. So like hunger would be a basic need that your body will drive you towards. Sex is another one. I guess there's social needs. I can't put that in like a nice category, but there's some sort of social drive that we have as well. And so if you can tap into like those, I guess I call it a fount of energy, but it's more like a drive. You can tap into those drives, you can use them for powerful ends, right? But that's why a lot of people like you hear like a lot of like creative drive coming from like, I guess, sex, you know. Animation, aspirations. Aspiration sounds good, but ambition? Ambition's pretty good. Autonomous. Oh, okay, do I have some? Oh, I have some chips. Hold on. Gonna get that chewing experience. Mm. Yuri. I love Yuri. I love me some Yuri. My favorite manga site for Yuri, though, is very slow. Like, it's always slow to load. It's such a pain. Okay, let's go with ambition. Okay. Ambition. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ambition. The desire to do things. But it's not even like the desire to do things, right? This is like a drive. Ambition's like the desire for more, right? Like it's an upward direction. You're climbing up the mountain. You're aiming for bigger things, for higher plateaus. Higher plateaus. I miss Yuri. But yeah, ambition's very important, I think. I think we live in an age where ambition is really easy to looking stylish. Don't even. This is the most like uh this is the most Menhera like kind of look I could get out of being. I was just like I was trying to get him look a little bit younger because I don't want like the whole Persona 5 look, but oh well, this is what I got. The tie's pretty cool though. Lofty goals, but I was trying to say I think in society today it's really easy for us to kind of like what's the word? To fall out of ambition, right? It's very easy to get comfortable. There's so much media, you know? Just subscribe to Disney Plus or to Hulu Plus, and you'll have thousands and thousands of hours of genuinely good content to consume. Just consume. Don't worry about like improving your life because you can watch other lives and that'll feel just as good and you won't do any work for it. So I think it's really easy to fall into these traps of like, I guess becoming passive would be a word. Losing that ambition, the desire for more, for becoming better. It's just a natural aspect of kind of like the society we've built, right? We've been able to build up, I guess, the human species to this point where there's such an excess of a wealth of entertainment and I don't know, it just seems like it's easy to kind of get caught up in it all and to lose the desire for more because we have so much already. Why would you need more? What could you do with more? So at the same time though, because of that, like I think ambitions become more personal because of that, right? Like when you have more the desires that bring forth ambitions are not going to be tied to the things that you already have now. They're not going to be tied to food security or home security. They're going to be tied to things that maybe you find personally valuable. I mean so then you're gonna have like like the most ambitious people in the world being the train artists because they're so focused solely on like the things that they want to get, right? They're so focused on like the things that they value. Does that sound right? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just saying things right now. What are my ambitions? I would like to become somebody who could like become a hard worker. Like if I said I'd do something, then I'd have the strength of will to force myself to do it. But like I said before, I don't know if that's the right approach because I don't know. Is it right to force yourself to do something that you don't really want to do? I feel like the ambition might be unhealthy if it doesn't align with your values and your sense of self. I do think ambition should come from a solid sense of identity, right? So then should somebody first focus on learning who they are, on figuring out who they are before they start working on ambitions, on trying to reach higher goals? Wish I had that kind of autism that trained people have. Get more things done. Exactly. Yeah. but it would only be trained things. It would only ever be trained things. Outlook is pretty deep. Like, we live in a very ambitious society that at one point became way too high to reach, that people rather okay being called a failure when their eyes are winning. That's another point too. Yeah, like, why I have a friend who's like very not ambitious, I would say. He's very happy just like smoking weed every day and like just chilling, having fun, playing games and relaxing. And he's in his 30s. Childless, but he's in a relationship. I think they're gonna get married. And he has like, you know, what's the word? He stresses out a lot about stuff, but he's been able to relax, so hopefully it's been good for him. It's a very unambitious lifestyle, but some people want that, you know, they want the relaxed, calm lifestyle, you know? Maybe it's like, you know, you want to watch Free Ren because Free Ren is so relaxing and calm and chill. You know, you want that slice of life anime, you don't want the action anime in your life, right? I think that's fine too. I wonder if that's ambition as well. If you force yourself to do something you don't want to do, ultimately you don't want to do it. Don't you want to do it? Pursuing alternative win conditions. So for me, that's less about like wanting to do it, and it's more like trying to align the things that I actively do with the things that I want. Like, that was just a bunch of word salad. I didn't make any sense there. So like, I'll take a real example. I said I would clip the FaZe JP debuts, which happened today. I've only watched one of them, and the reason why is because I stressed myself out so much thinking about it that I didn't, you know, I just couldn't do it because I have internal resistance to doing it. I hate clipping, and honestly, I just don't watch that many VTubers these days. So it's hard for me to like get in the mood for like sitting down for 3 hours of debuts. I can't. There's internal resistance for whatever reason. I can't bring myself to do it. And part of my burnout is losing the ability to push through that. I can't seem to do that anymore. I deadlock. So like, is it healthy to keep pushing when it feels like you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to strain yourself if you're going to do it? I don't know. It's tough. My ambition to want to work on artists is always at odds with my lack of inspiration. Recently, in the last couple of months, when I try to force myself to create something, I just end up sitting there hating myself and hating the project I'm working on. Yeah, no, I you know, empathize with that a lot. It's also tiresome, yeah. But then, like earlier this week, I had the Fumo project, and that flowed so well. It flowed so easily. Like, the 6-hour work nights were nothing, because it was fun, and I knew what I wanted to do. I was focused. So what was the difference? What's the difference? Is it because I was working from a place of gratitude, that I was wanting to make something for Fodom and for Cypher to say thank you for you know, existing? I don't know if it's just about it being a clear path. I think you have to have your values aligned, or you have to do your actions aligned with your values in order to like get that easy path forward. And for me, it's just like, the reason why I want to clip the FaZe JP girls is because I feel like that's what I should do. I like FaZe Connect. I genuinely do. I want to see them succeed. I want to be the kind of person who can be a supportive fan. But I genuinely hate clipping, and I'm honestly not that interested in it. I'm not. So like, I don't know. Maybe I've just lost the ability to lie to myself about things like that. It's weird. And then there's no real answer to any of this because it's all just navel-gazy bullshit, right? You can think and think and think and think and think and think and think, and then you realize you spent 5 hours doing nothing. It's not, you know, stuck in inaction, but wasting precious energy just doing circles, doing donuts in the snow. I've experienced burnout and deadlock too after college. Found myself not having the same discipline to get things done. on a quest to recover it to fulfill scraps of ambition I have left. Yeah, no, that's about my story too, you know, except mine was burnt out in the workforce. Man, I can't even like be a proper programmer anymore. That's all I was like good at, you know? It's really what I loved, and I still love it. But I lost the ability to force myself to work. It's really depressing. Clipping people you don't know is hard. I think clipping is just hard in general. I'm just a perfectionist. It's just a personality thing for me. Is the work itself actually engaging? You seem to really enjoy Blender. I love Blender. I'm in love with Blender. Blender's so cool. Every time I use it, I learn faster, better ways to do things. There's so much depth to the program, and like I'm barely scraping the surface, right? There's so many automated like shortcuts. I want to know more. I really want to know more. I want to get better at it really badly. But right now I need to be working on live 2D stuff. I need to. And yet I'm in the same hole. I can't seem to force myself to work on it. I look for outs. I find Power World and I load that up. I get myself stuck on the content loop in YouTube, the infinite video regress. If you had somebody else get the footage, would you enjoy the editing process? No. No. Get what footage? What do you mean by that? Like, do you mean like you would be like, oh, I want this to be clipped out? Sorry, I want this part to be clipped out of it, because I can get the videos just fine. It's just like finding the right thing to put out, right? So like when hold on, actually I can do this real quick. I can show you a quick example of something that does work for me. Oh, let's not show that. That would actually be really bad to show on the stream. This is not my that's not my project. I can't show that on my stream. But here. So, wait, where's the audio? Okay, so this is the trailer I made for the Photomorptor Fumo, right? Yeah, so that's the trailer I made. It's actually the exact same one as Cypher's, but yeah, put those in the game. It was really fun and fast to put that together because I had a very clear image of what I wanted to do with it, right? Like I want to make a quick trailer for the Fumos. It'd be really cool to just put that in the sea area, make it give it some nice ambience, and do that. And so it just kind of flowed well. Making that video flowed really easily and really quickly. I did it like in an hour or something, or not an hour, but probably less. But when I do clipping, there's just something about it. Like you can't make it work. Like I get so worked up about trying to find what I'm trying to say that I don't get anything done. I don't know what it is. Did a good job with the model? Thank you. I've got it in my back pocket to make more. I would like to make more. In fact, I'd like to see how fast I could make a model, but at the moment, my current ambition is so large. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Create a block? I guess create a block. It's definitely like the idea of looking at a blank canvas and being unable to make the first stroke. It's that kind of block. Somebody else gets the clips timestamps. I could probably do that, but I don't mind the technical aspect of working on the clip, but I don't know. It'd be worth a shot at least. It'd be worth a shot. But yeah, that's an example of like something so the medium isn't terrible. Like I know how to do stuff. It's just like I don't know. This is what I'm struggling with right now, right? This is like my main struggle in my life. I'm trying to find. I'm like groping in the dark at like a cold stone wall, and I'm trying to find the handholds. You know, trying to find the way forward, trying to find the way up, because I want to be a reliable, hardworking, gentle content creator, and I can't be that if I can't get myself to do the work. I have ideas. I have strong ideas. I have good ideas. But if I can't get myself to do the work for them, then I'm not the content creator I want to be. What you're working on, can you cut it into parts? So my project right now is the new model debut. I rethought about it a bit. I was able to find the direction I want to go in, the creative voice behind it. But to do this, the workload is so heavy, and I'm already like struggling just to do the first step of it. Great asset, great asset. Yeah, it's all good. This is human stuff, you know. Everyone's like this. Leonardo da Vinci died on his on his bed, crying about like how he never finished anything. It's very normal, very natural human nature. There's a scene in the beginner's guide that comes to mind. Yeah, I recently... Did I replay it? No, I didn't replay it. I need to finish watching Neo play through that. Neo. You think that'll be good stuff done if you have someone accountable to, like an accountability buddy? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. I didn't want to get this depressed talking. I bet the topic is pretty low, right? Kind of shitty. Where did we stop? What the hell did we talk about? That went really long. We'll just say burnout. Alright, T-words. Let's go. T-words. T-words. Oh, man. Let's hear some T-words. Low-hanging fruits of ambition. Tangible. Tangible. Testosterone. No. Thanks. Torrential. Torrential? The hell? I read the Tolkien short story Leaf by Niggle. Think you'd appreciate it? It's about the role of an art in a man's destiny. How long is it? How long is that? Leaf by Niggle. Reminds me of Leaf's Diary. Hey, this is a real shot in the dark. Anyone know what Leaf's Diary is? Leaf's Diary. Just googled it up. I didn't see anything. Yeah, it's been scrubbed off the internet too. Okay, it's an old internet thing. Something I stumbled on a long time ago. Basically an urban legend. I can't. There's no way for me to confirm if it's true or false. I won't talk about it because it's something that needs to be kept magical, I guess. But old internet thing. Probably very few people know about it. Okay, what do we got? Trust, transcendence, task, dies. Tekken. I mean, if you've been talking with people for your daily social needs, right? Of course not. I live in Japan. Who do I talk with? This is all the talking I get. Yeah, you're going temp. Damn. Leaf's diary. Yes, leaf that leaf. You will not find it. The site probably went down in like 2002 or something. And every so often I remember that stuff, and I like Cypher, Nikki, Lime, you got a lot you can talk to. Yeah, that's the thing though. I never like reach out to them, which sucks. And to some degree, I don't feel like I fit in with that friend group all that much. I try not to intrude, but yeah, I should poke people more often. I should. That's all good though. You don't need to worry about me. I'm relatively stable. Probably the most stable member of FlaVR. Alright. We're going temp. We're going temp. We got it. We got it already. We're going with temp. Primer. Sorry, I'm enjoying my silence right now. I'm quietly enjoying my silence right now. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. The men hair at daycare. FlaVR, men hair at daycare. I wonder if I would do well at a daycare. I like the little kids a lot. They're a lot easier to joke or to make laugh. I enjoy working with elementary kids more than middle school kids too, because the elementary kids are like they got personality, they got like energy. They aren't beat down by the world yet. You need to talk with people to help with drive as a herd animal. That is true. That is true. That's something I desperately wish wasn't true. But yeah, you do need to interact with other people in order to get those healthy human instincts flowing. Alright. Oh no. Relax, Tommy, it's okay. Don't know if we influenced by to entertain kids. Yeah, I guess that's where I'm at too. Just but I went to a preschool, I think you'd call it here in Japan, like a month ago, and man, the kids were just cracking. Like, it was so easy to make the kids crack up. It was so good. It wouldn't all be fun, I'm sure, but it'd be an interesting experience. Cray Asylum, indeed. Temp. Full name Temporary. The whole thing started with Mina Vanilla, because I was going to make a Mina Vanilla model. I saw the debut, not the debuts, but like the FlaVR creation stream by Pippa. When I saw the Mina model, I was just like, oh god, that's like perfect live 2D positioning. So I felt inspired and I wanted to work on it. I started working on it. I got contacted by Connie-san, pulled into the Discord, and there was already another Mina Vanilla there. And so I was like, oh shoot, I can't be the original Mina Vanilla. So I decided, well, I'm just making. At this point, I think it was like a day or two in, so I already had an idea of like, okay, well, I'm just gonna make Mina Vanilla, and basically just kind of, I don't know, I wanted to do something with her, but it was only like a temporary thing. So I put Temp Mina Vanilla as the name, and then when I teased the model, That was the night that like Pippa SA'd the Mina Vanilla text bot, and that whole thing went down. And then like I forget who it was, but somebody posted racy pictures of Mina online, and that's when I had the idea of like being like, okay, we're gonna make as much of like a shitstorm as we can do. We're gonna make Mina Vanilla into like she's gonna be in a polygamous marriage, and we're just gonna try to cuck everyone as hard as we can. That was the plan. It was all supposed to end after that, but I kind of stuck around afterwards. I stuck around afterwards, just trying to, just watching everyone in you know, like watching brolime, watching Senna, watching, like after that, watching the new Mina, and I didn't want to stop there. I guess I did a few more things. I think finally in January I did my stream with brolime and took on the full temp mantle. But I don't think anymore that temp is like, you know, stands for temporary. That's the origin of it, but I definitely don't feel like it's a temporary account anymore. This is my main account. I have actually neglected my old stuff so badly. There's people I like abandoned on my other one. I just barely talk to them anymore. It's horrible. It's kind of shitty. But I found something here that's worth pursuing, right? I've found my creative voice, and I found people who tolerate my creative voice. But I don't know. You can't just keep, I don't know, like things have to keep changing, right? You can't just keep doing the same thing forever. And I've been feeling maybe a little blocked lately. Maybe I need to switch things up. Like, okay, hopefully brolime's not gonna listen. Is not listening, because I'm gonna talk a little bit about brolime here. But I've been thinking a lot about brolime lately because he seems to be having a tough time. External factors, I'm sure, but one of the things I think about is like his original goal was to basically spread Pippa love, right? He wanted to celebrate Pippa. He wanted to you know, like kind of take the character and see what he could do to kind of like spread that Pippa love. And I don't think that's his goal anymore, right? It's like not something he's done actively in so long. And so there's like that conflict, right, between telling yourself this is the person who I want to be and like the person who you really are. And I'm hitting that wall with FaZe Connect right now, because I joined FlaVR because I'm a FaZe Connect fan, not because I'm a Pippa fan, but because I'm a FaZe Connect fan. Pippa's a big part of it, and I like your content too, but it was always as a means of like, I guess, I don't know, you know, like fulfilling the creative role. But now I'm at a point where I could try to support FlaVR JP. You know, they just debuted. I could try to help them out. I can like clip for them. I can do stuff for them. I could try to be supportive. But I don't find that's not like a natural desire for me. And if I try to force it, it's going to be fake. Am I a FaZe Connect fan still? I don't know. Was the feeling temporary? I can't really keep pretending, you know, to be the person I'm not. I think I need to roll with the punches and like kind of be true to myself. And that takes some inner thought, you know, some inward diving, looking at the person that you are, not the person who you wish you were. But you're your own person, and a fan is not a simp. I mean, that doesn't seem to really relate to what I'm talking about. It's not, I don't care that I'm like, you know, like a fan or not a fan or whatever. The problem is like, I'm telling myself, oh, I'm a FaZe Connect fan. I you know, everything I do is for FaZe love. Let's spread FaZe love. Awa 5.0. I love supporting FaZe Connect fans, you know? FaZe love. But like, is that really the reason I do things? I don't think it is. I enjoy the attention. I enjoy being able to express myself through interesting projects, right? Bugor. Awa 5.0 is like an interesting technical aspect. This next one I've got coming up is actually really interesting. But the act of doing it with Facebook, what is it you love about it? I love the performance art. I love performance art. that's something that kind of scares me. It's like, because what I do is performance art, I feel like. But at the same time, I like doing other stuff too, like making the Raimi spider model. That was really fun. The Raimi spider model is fucking terrifying. It's really funny. I don't know. But I think it's just I haven't watched FaZe genuinely in such a long time that I don't feel gratitude towards them anymore. Like the Fumos I made for Cypher and for Fodom. Those went so easy. Because I watch Fodom. I watch Fodom like regularly. And Cypher's always just been a bro. Like he's just always been so chill. I wanted to express my gratitude towards them. And maybe once I wanted to express gratitude towards FaZe Connect because yeah, they did help me out in a time when it was difficult for me. And I like Jelly Hoshiumi, so working off Alpha 5.0 wasn't that bad. But maybe I need to stop lying to myself and kind of accept that, you know, I haven't watched FaZe Connect in a long time. I watch FlaVR more than I watch FaZe, to be honest. Same. It's just FlaVR these days. FlaVR's the only like I can barely catch FlaVR even. Surprisingly, I see more Neo streams than most other members these days. It's okay not focusing all your creativity to PC. You can still enjoy it, but pigeonholing yourself is burning yourself out more. Yeah, that's the thing though. It's like I don't watch FaZe Connect almost at all. So like I'm like I don't think I'm a fake fan. It's just like trying to lie to myself that like, oh, I'm doing everything for FaZe Connect because I want to see FaZe Connect succeed. It's like the, oh, I'm doing everything for Pippa because I love Pippa. You know? I think trying to live and act on that like it's the truth is self-defeating. What do I value? I don't know these days. I like Fodom Ruptor. I watch a lot of her stuff. I like how varied and crazy FlaVR is. And I do want to see them succeed. But yeah, I don't watch much VTubers, honestly, guys. I don't know if I want to watch VTubers, honestly. I have more chats and FlaVR chats than you would think. I've seen you around, Tommy, sorry, my bad. I've seen you around so many places, Tommy. I know what you do. I know how many chats you're in. I guess we hit that point where you just don't feel like you can push to watch stream because you're not interested, but you feel like you can do something better. It's just, I don't know. It's partially that I don't have a good time slot to watch a lot of these streams. And then I just don't have much drive to actually watch them when they're VODs. I just don't. I like talking with people through chat. With Fodom, I like Fodom. I've gotten somewhat good at like getting Fodom to laugh at my comments, so I always just try to like snipe in some stupid witty thing and make her laugh to that. It's always fun. Hurry, click on I see Tommy, I swear. Yeah, exactly, Sekigema. Also, hello. Yeah, it's just Tommy. How long have you been here, Sekigema? Did you hear me admit that I'm a fake fan? I'm a fake fan. Mr. Jingle says, job, don't force yourself to start with passion and love anyways. You don't have any more, don't do it. Yeah, no, I get it. I don't. But, to some degree, you do have to have stress, and you do have to force yourself to do things. I want to make content. That's what I'm here for. More on the ideal that streamers don't have the time to watch streamers that you don't have. They already have already so much on your plate to take the time to watch somebody else's streams. Yeah, lurking for a bit before I'm here, but I drank a Red Bull, so no sleep for now. Okay. Yeah, so you heard me admit it. I'm not a FaZe Connect fan. I hate FaZe Connect. They suck. I like Loki though so far. She seems pretty chill. She had a bit on her debut where she was sharing her kurorekishi, her black history. She was like, I remember the time that I put my phone into the laundry machine. I remember the time that the doctor said, or the dentist said, lean in, so I leaned into him. Like, just like these weird little memories. You're dying. You're dying. Oh, you're moving? Oh, good luck on the move, Sekigama. Holy cow. It's a big thing. I haven't watched much of Clara. Like I said, she totally gives me like Suisei vibes. If Suisei spoke like even better English. I need to watch the other three too, but I'm not much into like loli type. I'm not much into the loli type. I need my Damu mommy. Loki's got that feel for her, even though she's actually pretty short. Where am I at? Hold on. Okay, we went from temp to we'll say phase connect. Oh, another T? Lame. I'll tell you what. This is safe phase. Oh yeah, by the way, thanks for the meme, Sekigema. I've been having a weird weekend, so I didn't watch the stream, but I appreciate you making that. Not moving out, had to move everything because in my room without better soundproofing because of noise complaints. Dude, what? Okay, Sekigema, tell me, what are you doing for soundproofing? I need to set something up because my neighbors can definitely hear me talking. It's gonna kill me, but they're polite because they're Japanese. What do you have set up? What should I do? What should I do to get soundproofing in here? Endo functors? I saw the ones he posted to Facebook. Endo functors. What's an endo functor? A functor from a category to itself. Oh, I've never heard of endo functor. Yeah, I'm out of it. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. It's already 9 p.m. on Sunday. I don't want to go into work tomorrow, but I slept my entire weekend away. Slept in Power World. Egg cartons if you can't afford the foam. If you want proper soundproof, don't want to do the wall. There's a very proper way to do it. Things with Rockwell insulation, sound sheets, but it's very costly. Oh yeah, I'm in an apartment. I can't do that. I could try to set up the Bochi box again, but like, it hurts my back to be like laying down while I stream. Maybe I got like good back support, I could do that, but Bochi box might be my best bet. I remember in a movie once they used the drink holders from restaurants. For soundproofing? Egg cartons? That's so weird. How does that work? What? Egg carton soundproofing. I have a bunch of sound panels on my walls. I've set up curtain rails to surround my setup using soundproof cloths like window blinds. Weird. Just something to displace the sound bouncing. Spinner has a small half circle with foam padding that sits right behind the mic. Yeah, I remember that was the mic I used for the dry ramen wrap. That's a nice mic. Yeah, I don't know. I should get some curtains. I should invest in some curtains. I don't want to get anything too like intense, but I need to set up something so my neighbors don't think I'm a complete jerk. But yeah, that's for more sound quality, I think. I want to make sure I get soundproofing, because otherwise I have to just like hug the mic and get really quiet and whispery. Okay. Wait, more E-words. Guys, E-words, more E-words. Endofunctor's not gonna do it. I don't know what that is. I don't give a shit about the windows. I give a shit about the walls on either side of me. Hang blankets on the wall. Euphoria. Still haven't watched the Euphoria debuts. Enderman. Still a fake fan. Still a fake fan. Enderman would be kind of funny. Enderman would be kind of funny. I don't have anything really to say about that. Entropy? Let's go Enderman. Egalitarianism. Alright, Enderman. What can I even say about Enderman? Enderman. Oh yeah, that's actually a person. I was thinking of like of something else. I was thinking of like that the little myth. The myth of like the creepypasta Steve running around in Minecraft. The one that people were always like, oh, he's there. But yeah. Enderman does whatever an Ender can. Yeah, Slenderman. Oh, that's another good one. Yeah, Slenderman. I'd rather talk about Slenderman than Enderman. I didn't play, like, when I played Minecraft, it was before the whole Enderman stuff, so long ago. Slenderman, though, that's such an interesting idea. Don't worry, I also have Mickey Mouse for PC, I'm supposed to really find time too. Yep. Yeah, that's everybody. Herobrine, that's the word. I love stuff like Herobrine. I love creepypastas. I love Slenderman. But, like, that's all old stuff. Creepypasta's like, it's tough, man. Creepypasta's like, the quality varies so strongly. I remember my favorite creepypasta. It was about a guy who was riding the subway, but he noticed there's this guy who was always riding the subway train. He'd be just like riding it in the same position, wearing like the same clothes, and he'd just be like really still and not doing anything. And it like made the main character like freak out a bunch. So we started like following him, and one day he decided to like just wait and see where this guy would get off the train at, and like, is long story short, he ends up like getting stuck in like a interdimensional kind of like set of subway trains, and he can't get back home. He's like stuck like riding around on these subway trains trying to get back home, but everywhere like the trains take him, it just like takes him to like really strange alien kind of environments where like the inhabitants are like malformed creatures to his eyes, and they're all like really creepy. I don't know. That one always stuck out with me. Have I written any creepypasta? I've never written creepypasta. I have a tough time writing. I'm a perfectionist, so when I try to write something, I'll spend like 2 minutes trying to write one sentence because I can't put it in the right words. Funnily enough, when I like try to write like a rap or something like that, it usually comes pretty quickly. But that's like more playful. When I'm like writing a story, I'm trying to find the exact right way I want to say something, and it's just really annoying. Kisaragi Station, Japan one? I don't know that one. Kisaragi Station? Let me look that up. Kisaragi Station. But like the quality of Ooh, it's creepy. Kisaragi Station. Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy. Sorry, I just like read a summary and I'm already getting like shivers. I remember having a Super Steps creepypasta phase. Yeah, everyone gets into that, right? Everyone gets into like the creepypasta at some point. It's just like, so it's like really easy, crunchy, fast food style content, right? Everyone likes horror games and stuff like that, you know. Do you have a favorite creepypasta? I just said it's Seismic. It's the subway train one. It's actually really long and a little bit better written than most. So it's just like it's kind of like existential creepypasta. Just like this guy who gets stuck in this subway system that he can never quite get out of. Subways are good though. I like subways. The entire Sonic.exe storyline, it's too much for me. That's too silly for me. Oh, there was another one though. What was it? like it's like Dead Break or something like that. It's a video game creepypasta, like about like some sort of weird video game, like Russian video game. You're like in a coal mine, and there's like a couple different main characters. One of them's like invisible. I don't know. There's something about that one that was like really intriguing. Like, I want to play that game. I want to play that game. I want to know what it's like. White with red creepypasta. What I really liked, a lot of Slime Beast ones are good. Ooh, we wanted to write a TV show. That's interesting. What was I gonna say? I really like the old Slenderman style like video series. So like Marble Hornets. Marble Hornets was my shindig back in the day. You know, like Marble Hornets, Everyman Hybrid, I think it was called. Just like those kinds of like creepypasta like short series. Man, those were so good. Does SCP count as creepypasta? Sure. SCP was powerful too back in the day. Good stuff. I recently watched like a video compilation of like top 5 most tragic SCPs. That was pretty funny. I don't like creepypastas. Oh no. I tried reading one where the skinwalks were involved and people were murdered and their faces were found in their stomachs. Awful. Yeah, some of them get creepy like that, like gross, but some creepypastas are really, really good. I don't know. If you're not into like horror, then yeah, I can understand that. But man, it's just like it's just fast food horror. It's so silly. At some point, I think SCPs replaced creepypastas for main internet horror stories. Yeah. Slenderman found footage videos. Yep. Those are so good. The ARG stuff. Creepypasta animations too. Like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Like that's a good one. Oh my god, there was... Oh, I just remembered something. Oh, I have to find this. It's an old... Oh my god, that's right. It was a YouTube series. Oh my god. Okay, so this is like a YouTube series. It's like a creepypasta style thing where he's like playing a video game that this guy's sister made like years ago. But his sister like got cancer and died. So she was like basically trying to make this game as fast as she could while she was, still had time. And he's refused to play it because it like, very emotional for him. Has deep emotional value. He's like afraid to play that. So he finally like starts streaming himself playing it. And the guy is basically like, he's doing performance art, right? He's pretending to be grieving his sister, playing through this video game that she made on her deathbed. And like one episode is like literally 20 minutes. And it's just him like dogging on himself and like just like in the most introspective, like self-aware thing I've ever heard. It's I have to rewatch that now. What is that called? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll just have to leave it like this and like, get back to it. Oh my god, that was so cool. It was just like literally 20 minutes of a guy like doing a performance piece of him like trying to figure out why the last 3 months he has not been able to get himself to play a video game. Oh my god, it's so cool. Sorry, I just remember something I'm in love with. I have to find it again. I found God. I feel fantastic. What is that? Oh. Face Kaleido, I could say debuted a song or something like that. Debut collab Aishin. Oh man, I'm really gonna have to find this again. What's the name of that guy who like does the creepypasta story recaps? He does like a cat thing now. I don't remember what it's called. He's got a lot of videos. Ooh, speaking of creepypastas, have anyone read House of Leaves? That's like a real horror story. Night Mind, you got it. Night Mind. This guy did a video series on this. Night Mind. That one's got a lot of stuff. I'll find it. It would have been years ago, though. I can't believe I forgot about that. Wonder how the series goes. I feel like, Diminish. Diminish. Oh, yeah. Diminish, that's what it is. Damn, I really want to rewatch that one episode where he's just like, it's like 20 minutes of him just going crazy. Like, oh man. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I think it's this one. Just a gigantic ramble. Don't expect too much. Yeah. Such a cool series. I need to get back into that. Okay, so I guess let's get back to this. Sorry, I went off on another ramble. Creepypasta. Alright, we need some A words here. I do not know the title of the... Oh, was House of Leaves the one where the book is very really written on the page? House of Leaves is a book about a guy who goes through the belongings of a blind man who died and finds a transcripted collection of like documents that details a documentary about a man who moved into a haunted house. So it's like extremely complicated interwoven story, and yeah, the page format is just like completely messed up. Like there's like pages where like they have like just like it's hard to describe. The book is like an experimental fiction, and it's like horribly, like the horror is just like so good, because it just starts out with like these people, like they bought a house, they move in, and then when they're doing like measurements, they realize the house measures bigger on the inside than it does on the outside, and it just goes from there. It's so good. Anxiety. Anxiety, yay. Anxiety. Doing a performance piece of playing through Undertale, pretending it's a blind run when it's not, and inadvertently doing a genocide route. I feel like that might be a bit hard to like have it come off genuine. You have to be careful about that. The story goes that the person out of their house all of a sudden, when they capture the picture, their phone got hacked and bitch gonna be seen on the screen saying I'm God. That's kind of that's kind of funny. I wonder how the story actually goes. Oh, also Tim's Caving Adventure. That's the classic. That's the classic. We're going anxiety. Where is it? Anxiety. Oh, my foot. My toes. Alright, I need to end here pretty soon, I think. I want to do some work still, and I don't know, maybe I'll go lay down instead and like work through things. But for now, I don't know. I'm feeling so lost. Anxiety. Oh, you have to go now? It's nice chatting. Bye-bye. Alright, see you later, Subairo Freeman. Thank you for stopping by. And chatting. I appreciate it. Let's restart the timer. Anxiety. What can I say about anxiety? I don't know. I'm a neurotic individual, so I have a lot of it. It just seems to be like, I don't know, a natural part of the human experience, right? So there's two different kinds of, I guess, I'm an expert in anxiety, ever talked to anxious. Yeah. Anxiety. So anxiety and fear are very close, but there's a very distinct difference between them, right? Fear is like the fear, like having, you know, fear of something known. I'm afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of heights, you know, that sort of thing. But anxiety is having fear of something indeterminate. It's not a fear of a specific thing, but the fear of a lack of answers, you know, like what will happen if this happens, you know, like that's kind of maybe that's not right exactly to say it like that, but that's how I've always thought of anxiety. It's like fear, you can fear something, you know, that it, you know, fear something that you know is there. You could also fear what you don't know is there. And anxiety seems to be, yeah, that fear of the unknown. I think it's I mean, it's definitely counterintuitive, not counterintuitive, but counterproductive in a lot of ways. It's good to have caution, but I wonder if like the complexity of modern society has contributed to anxiety, like in the idea of like now things, there's so much more stuff that you just will never know or be able to know that it makes it easier for you to become anxious about things. When you have generalized anxiety for long enough, you get used to it being in a heightened state of stress and you won't notice, so it's easy to let it boil over. Yeah. And it like drains you of your energy, right? It drains you. So like you become less productive, less powerful. And yeah, being in that state of heightened stress, yeah, it's not good. It's like, I think it's why like they have, like you have to be really careful when you're like dealing with deer, like moving deer around. I've heard like, if you try to transport a deer, it's just like the stress of that could be enough to like kill it. Maybe that's like an original I've heard, but I don't know. I was going to say something clever there, and I completely like glossed over now and forgot about it. Oh no! Oh yeah, I was thinking about this. It's been really screwing me over. There's some people I want to talk to. My anxiety is too big if I'm going to have a panic attack. Yeah. I guess I don't know. How do you work past something like that? How do you find the way to being less anxious about things? I still get anxious when I talk to people sometimes. Some people, anyways. A lot of people nowadays, I feel like a little bit better about doing that. But that's also part of my age, I think. Just being older, you get more experience, you realize things don't really matter all that much. I guess the person I get most anxious right now is like Sawa. I don't like seeing Sawa in chat. It stresses me out. Even though she's cool. I just feel like she's too big a name. My sister found that eating potatoes was triggering her anxiety bad. Really? Like, so when she stopped eating potatoes, it stopped making her anxious? Oh, that's interesting. I mean, that does... I mean, I think... What do they call it nowadays? Gut biome? I think, yeah, nutrition definitely plays a lot into, like, that sort of stuff. So scary, talked to him real times, was still scary, yeah. I'm trying to build up to it. It's just, yeah. It's tough, though. You can't, like... I think big tubers don't want to have that level of distance. You know, I'm not gonna, like, oh, Sawa-sama, I'm so sorry you have to endure my presence, but let me please request audience with you. You know, I can't, you know, you don't want to approach somebody like that. It's okay to kind of like be a little bit more friendly and a little bit more casual, I guess. But still, it is hard to drop the idea of like, oh, I'm messaging Pippa right now. Holy shit. What do I say? How do I not look like an absolute asshole? It's weird, man. The things that you do when you idolize somebody, it's not natural, it's not normal, right? Dropping spaghetti in those fan meetups or whatever, you know. Every creator scares me, to be honest. I don't want to do or say anything that make other creators upset. Yeah, no, that's definitely... I don't know. I'm a people pleaser too, so I understand that. I get that feeling. But I don't know. I can't. Maybe I'm like too tired. Maybe I'm too tired of like worrying about other people that I just have stopped caring. It's hard to tell. Oof. I just looked at the numbers. Oof. big drop off. I wonder if I like hit a certain like time limit, or maybe it's like a moment when like actually that would have been like yeah right on the hour, so maybe like other people started streaming. Weird anxiety. I don't know, man. It is weird though, because I don't get that anxious with like chat, but I do get anxious with like, you know, collabing with people or trying to interact with people who I want to be friendly with. No number friending too dangerous? I love numbers. I love numbers. Don't you tell me that. Don't you tell me that. Deadlines make me anxious like nothing else. I don't do well without deadlines though. It's fine. I get anxious at work, I guess. I'm supposed to be like friendly with like the students and stuff, but I don't know how to talk to kids really all that well. Not Japanese ones anyways. I'll probably do better with English speaking kids, but like Japanese is kind of hard to keep in contact with them. Chat doesn't make any change, but everything else with content does. Yeah. I don't know. I've gotten used to a lot of things, but yeah, reaching out to other people is still tough. It's still tough. I don't know. To some degree, I guess you just gotta get used to it, I guess. I know I was going to say something interesting about anxiety, but I completely lost track of thought. Go for it. Hello, Ashers. Hello. Welcome. Happy morning. I kind of want to just sleep. Okay, so... What did I even end on there? Went from anxiety. Didn't really go all that many places, so I'll just say sleep. Start with P. What's a P word? What's a P word, guys? Give me a P word. Pressure? Potato. Potato's always a good one. Professionalism. Pippa. Power possibilities. Papooses? Papoose. So papoose. Peace. I like professionalism. Oh, Parashels would have been good too, but I like prefer professionalism. Alright. Professionalism. The idea of being professional, what does that mean? Professionalism is like being able to be business friendly, being able to put up that front that lets people know that you mean business, that you're not just like gonna be friendly or whatever, you want to get shit done. I guess also smoothing over in, you know, like relations with other people, so like you don't just kind of like trip over your words or like, you know, like kind of walk around the subject. You're pretty direct about things and like, okay, this is what I can do for you, this is what you can do for me, blah blah blah. I guess in a way it's like making communication smooth between individuals, right? That's a good idea of professionalism. Being upfront and letting people know who you are, what you're about, what this conversation is going to be. That's not right. Professionalism is very weird and very different in the content creation sphere. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who let their menhera run wild and rampant, and they can make good content, right? Being menhera is not like, it's not like the real world where being menhera will like get you fired. Being menhera will often get you more views and more likes. I have to be careful not to get too menhera in these conversations too. I don't want to like I guess try to pity, like farm for pity for my viewers, right? Professionalism varies from field to field. Yeah, but I'm just trying to like generalize here. Like the idea is that you want to be professional, right? You do this for, you know, more than just a hobby, more than just trying to like have fun, more than just that. You're trying to make it into a craft or a job And so you're willing to, I guess, put up a front that makes it easy to work with you. I had to stop stream earlier last week because I was getting to Manhera. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better now. Professional seems to be a good standard or expectation on how to communicate in a business setting. Yeah. It's all about communication, right? It's all about communication. A lot of like making clear expectations and like setting boundaries, right? That is something, I guess, that would reduce anxiety too, right? Because if you're being clear about, you know, what you want, what you won't stand for, what you will stand for, it lets the other party kind of like know where things lie. They don't have to guess with you and be like, okay, well, how are they feeling? If I did this, would this be bad? If I did that, would that be bad? You know, there's kind of like a set of rules that they can just point to and be like, okay, well, this is the way things are, so I can just follow these set standards and I don't have to worry about it. I think the profession takes a lot of fun out of things. Sometimes it can, but I think if you're gonna run like an idle company or something like that, you definitely need the professionalism, the level of professionalism. But like, yeah, I don't know, if you're just like, if you're a Pippa fan and you just want to like make fun things and have fun, yeah, there's nothing wrong with like kind of going a little wild, I guess. Seems a connection between professional and stoicism a bit, being well collected and controlled, but through respect. Could be a social evolution thing. At my work, talking to clients to various standards, professional and simple. Yeah. I'm thinking of it. I don't know if professionalism was the right term. It was the right word I should have gone with. Having a hard time finding things to talk about this. But social evolution thing, like people who were professional are more well selected. Like in terms of like survival of the fittest, you could definitely apply that to like the business world, right? So like the most well adapted to the environment will succeed as a business. So professionalism, I think, in that end, yeah, definitely gets selected because you want to do business with a company that, like, you know, is professional, not one that's kind of like unprofessional. I guess maybe they don't treat you like kindly or like with respect. When content creation feels like being professional, it's more like trying to find the in between of casual conversation and being a professional. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to go the whole 10 meters, right? 10 meters, what the hell am I saying? You're not going to go the whole 10 meters, right? Like, you're not going to, like, do that. But, like, when you do commissions, there are, you know, like, you do want to have, like, that sort of, like, language, right? You don't want to, I guess, be too casual with when you're putting down rules for, like, if you're going to, like, take a commission, right? You want to have that script that you pull out and that you use. I don't know. That was a weird conversation. I don't know. I don't think I did a good job talking about that one. That was weird. I thought I could talk more about it, but Weird. Well, whatever. It's okay. It's okay. Can't all be winners. Communication, conversation, it's all good. All right, let's think of an N word real quick. Sorry? No, don't be sorry. It's okay. I thought it was an interesting topic. I just, for some reason, it hit the dead end. Like, you would normally send an email to someone you want to collab with, but you also don't want to just send a Discord DM, and there are different tiers of messaging. Also depends on if you know them, if they know you, etc. I feel like a Discord DM is fine. I feel like a Discord DM is like what I would typically default to for almost everything. But I don't reach out for collabs, so I don't know. NTR, why that? No. NTR is the worst. I hate NTR. Why is that such a common thing? I hate that. N-word, uh-oh. Yeah. Why do people like NTR? What is wrong with people? Yeah, it's so annoying. I hate it. Who are you self-inserting as, huh? Are you the cucker or the cucky? I want to know. I need more N-words. Come on, guys. More N-words. Come on. Let's keep it family friendly, please. Oh my god. Don't you click that, you son of a gun. See that? I kept it family friendly. I have that family friendly. Might not be the best subject due to recent VTuber events. Okay, this will be the last one. This will be the last one, and I know what I'm going to put down. Sorry, guys, I'm actually going to take my own suggestion here. I'm going to talk about no. The simple power of the word no. No. Saying no. It's really difficult for, I think, a people pleaser like myself to be able to say no to somebody. But I think it's a valuable thing, especially if you're going to be a content creator. Struggle to say no? Yeah, I think we share a lot of like the same traits there, Sekigema. In terms of being like a people pleaser. It's hard to say no. It feels, I tell you no sometimes, shut up. You're not hard to say no to, Tommy. But yeah, like it feels good to like make people happy, right? You wanna make people happy. I enjoy seeing my chat be like, yeah, we had a good time. I'm not sure if I always try to. I'm not sure if I always believe you, but it is nice to see that. So yeah, you wanna help people out when they ask, but to some degree, you have to be able to set up boundaries. Because if you don't set up boundaries, they're gonna get trampled over, and you're gonna hate it, I guess. Being able to say no to things is like a very strong superpower, I would say, because it'll cut down the amount of bullshit in your life. For me, the thing that I need to learn the best to say no to is my own projects, my own ideas. So like I said, I would clip the Phase JP girls. I'm not gonna do that now. I don't think I can. But I shouldn't have said yes to that idea in the first place. If brolime was here, I would definitely do it with him, though. Like, he'd be able to push me to do that, and it'd be interesting and fun. But just on my own, I don't like clipping. I know it should be okay. It should be okay, but like, I'm a FaZe fan, so I have to support, you know, and so I have to do it. So I can't say no, right? That's the illusion that I'm, you know, the real me, the me underneath the ego. That one's not fooled by it at all, and it is saying no. But the person on top, the person I'm trying to be, wants to say yes. And so when I get that conflict, the inner conflict where I don't actually believe things that I say that I am or that I will do, it doesn't end well. I guess, yeah, saying no should be able to come from a place of, I guess, deep within yourself. Self-knowledge. It'd be nice to be able to say no to a lot more stuff. It's always easy to come up with ideas for projects and stuff, I feel like, but you really have to, like, throw them away. There's just not enough time in the world to do everything that you can think of, right? Being able to say no to things, it's tough. Just said no to that obvious crackhead couple. Are you talking about Lolligay and Gamey? I love that shit. Those crackheads are great. I want to see more of them. Yeah, I've definitely gotten in trouble by not saying no to people, yeah. I say no to myself a lot, but saying it to other people is really difficult. So I definitely found the boundary of absolute no, though. Yeah. Yeah, my brain's shutting down. I don't think I can finish out this minute. Maybe I'll just say no. Maybe I'll say no. I'll say no to this timer. You know what? Yeah, we're done. No. No timer. No. We're done. I should have told no to Ryan regarding that, but I gave money to people who said they were in need. Probably used it for smack. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, I'm glad you didn't say no. I'm glad you did Lily Gay. I'm glad you did Gamey. Because you exposed me to your content. And I really liked it. So yeah, I'm happy you said yes. Tommy, tell him no, Tommy. I'm not gonna tell you no, okay? I'm not gonna tell you no. No. Stop brown nosing, it's embarrassing. Yeah, it is embarrassing. I don't care though. What a gross thing to say, brown nosing. I hate that. Okay. I think I finished up. I did a few talks. I don't know if it was actual good practice or anything, but it was nice to vent a little bit, reach some deep content. Talked about Yuri, ranted about Yuri. That was a pretty good one. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's been a bad weekend for me. A really, really bad weekend. I was actually like dissociating in the shower earlier today. I think that's when it hit, like, oh shit, I'm like really down right now. I need to stop and chill. So I'm probably gonna go lay down for a little bit. Remember, practice self-love to try and be kind to yourself. Be gentle. A better week, it will be better. It's just, I think I was expecting more of myself after the Fumos, and I ended up just doing Power World and basically let that go crazy. Do what you gotta do? Yeah. Come hang out more? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lay down for a bit. Maybe if I can get a little bit of sleep, I'll power through with some Monster and do some work. But yeah, I'm in a good place right now. Power kind of temperamental. Oh, it's like a procrastination enabling game. I hate it, but it's really, 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 really fun. So it's hard to stay away. You're also a person. Thank you. Last week felt like crap. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's just like you binge Power World and you just feel like garbage because you don't do anything else. Everything else gets shoved down like the priority chute. It's horrible. Yeah. Stream it? I'm not gonna stream it. But yeah. Alright guys, have a good rest of your Sunday. My Sunday's almost over. Rip. Ugh, terrible. But Otsu Temp, y'all. I think I'm tired. Man, I'm so tired. What the heck happened? I've been sleeping all day. I think I just need to lay down and like not even have like a video on or something. I just need to like let my brain kind of come apart and maybe pick through that and clean it up. Alright. Otsu Temp, y'all. Take it easy. Steak or loss of eggs. Screw that. Take it easy, y'all. Have a nice night. I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I'm going to be doing a lot of like live 2D stuff off stream because I have a very powerful idea, but I'm going to really have to force myself to work on it. We'll see if I can do it. Okay. Otsu Temp. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Temp. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I didn't say names. I'll read names to the ending screen here. Thank you, Traub, for lurking. Thank you, Sekigama, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thanks for the meme again. Thank you, Tommy, for stopping by. Thank you, Ito Oni, for stopping by. Please don't use the word brown nose. It's so gross. Thank you, Seismic, for stopping by. Okay, let's see. Who else? Thank you, Auxiliary Character, for stopping by. It's good to see you again. Thanks for hearing me out when I was venting yesterday. not going to talk about that on stream, but I vented a little bit to Auxiliary last night. Thank you, Ashers, for stopping by. Who else? Who else? Mina Vanilla and Miliardo, that's right. I hope your night's going good. It's a bit of a Menhera weekend for me, but I'm in a better place right now. If I get a little bit more sleep, it'll be good. What's up, Arrow Freeman? Hope you're sleeping right. Wait, oh, you have to go right now. Okay, I hope wherever you are, you're having a good time. Okay, who else? Who else? Dead Matt Gaming. Stopped in a little bit there. Thank you for stopping by. Tatters. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, that's it. Alright. Take it easy, be gentle, bros. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.